So here you're going to see those rubber mats we were discussing in the last episode as we were doing a little bit of microing here in this adjoining pebblestone area, but you can now see that we have activated this lawnmower. So now that the mower is going here with our initial Garden Quest strategy, you can see I've just made a little mode path here to unlock this cabin building over here, and it's already yielding bonuses and items. Our retinue, you're not looking so hot in terms of who you've got on deck who are going to be filling out those positions, moving into the garden, battling back the weeds. It's those plants that you can put into your beds once you recover them. Also unlocked new areas here on the east side. We've got these 2,000 litre water tanks. Also this strawberry area is waiting to be resurrected and recovered, so that will be another quest that we've accessed available. Just seeing the awesome power of the mower in action now, immediately getting impact here by clearing out paths, flattening out weeds, just basically getting some pathways opened. We can start to use some of these objects and items that we've recovered. You can already see our inventory of items is growing, and just look at the awesome power of the lawnmower, how it's changing up everything here, and we're able to get so much more easy access to different areas and parts of the garden. These pathways are getting nice and cleared up, and we've got some opportunities to open up some branching new strategies. Yes, the power of the fully activated and operational Ryobi 160cc 8.5 Nm torque. Self-propelled. A lot of good and a lot of bad about this lawnmower available from Bunnings right now, delivering results. The strawberry rack here, accessed, unlocked. That's right. This playthrough has taken another interesting turn, because what has happened is the mower is a little bit underperforming at current, and as you can see, we've smashed through a massive amount of this lawn. That dry undergrowth is making it look all brown and sad. I mean, we are in the peak of summer here, but we've got plenty of water from all the rain that we've had. It's just what comes next in that strategic decision between getting that mower going and keeping our attack on these weeds going. You see, we have opened up a massive front here, pushing back those weeds. That's the name of the game, and unlocking plants. Front lines opening up here along our old garden beds, and you can see some of those plants, some of those shrubs have been lost in the vicious fighting. Those $5 Bunnings shrubs that you pick up off the clearance table, they've been wiped out. We're picking up these tiles, we're picking up blankets and such things that have been laid down earlier, and now we're just ripping them up, and all the weeds are coming with them. A lot of the weeds that are growing along the sides, they're not really established and they just pull up, and that's why you can see we're unlocking nice healthy looking trees. Big tomatoes, there's an avocado. Let's just have another quick look at how these strawberries are looking right now. Only a few days since the Farmlet Quest begun, and we got a couple of beans there in the corner, and this strawberry bay, strawberry deck is coming right back into action. And if you go around the corner to the little herb scene, oh, those basils are coming back. They're ready for some pizza, they're ready for some pasta. Let's take a look at that eastern front. Heavy fighting already apparent. Raspberries have been yielding so nicely. I don't know if you can see them there, but these raspberries are actually looking mighty at the moment, and I'm getting a handful of raspberries off these bad boys every day. It's good eating, but you can see, let's see if we can get some light onto the situation there. Oh, that's a little bit better. The fighting down here has been intense already, trying to free up these little shrubs, There's a guava back there that's fighting to survive. We've got another avocado in there. As we bash through this eastern line, we are unlocking our fruit areas. So many rescue missions to unlock tasty delights. Look at those peaches, we've got so many peaches. You don't want to be shy about eating them because they all drop on the ground and then they get wasted. You want to stuff them into your face. We've got a bit of a mustering area going on. A lot of pots and a lot of sad looking plants that need a lot of attention. A few trees struggling to come back to life. These are basically our retinue, our standing army, our troops. We need some recruitment, and then we're going to be seeing strategically how we can place these plants, how we can build up our forces, put them into the field and push back against those weeds. Now the effort's being made to link up the ring path around the buildings so the buildings can all be unlocked and freed from weed encroachment is going pretty slowly, but you can see I've used the mower to clear a basic path, and again the fighting has broken out on this front and we've seen casualties. 2 blueberries there lost, but once again the raspberries coming through so strongly. And yeah, we're really trying to do our best to push this back, clear the path, get that perimeter established. Already started to clear out some of these big massive weeds. And you can see here just a little supply of new troops. Those are all seeds for some kind of brassica, some kind of cabbagey type thing, but they're already just a bang in the ground and go for it. Again, a lot of access problems with this fig tree getting out of control, but we are slowly unlocking more points, more buildings, more territory that we're expanding into. Right, so just a round up to wind up episode 2 of the Grand Strategy Gardening Quest, where the breakthrough of getting the mower going again was short-lived. It has now got an issue causing it to run very poorly, which I believe from past experience is an issue with the spark plug. So right now we're veering back towards a balanced strategy where rather than completing the initial strategic goal of establishing a ring perimeter around the buildings, we're now capitalizing on the gains we have in hand. First, having unlocked these immediately adjacent zones, this key strawberry production area located immediately next to these water tanks, due to, I should have mentioned, the amount of water that strawberries do take to really start cranking. And this broad bed immediately adjacent to the adjoining pebblestone area. So even though we can't max out the mowing, we are establishing key zones adjacent to our core area. But here we see once again random events providing twists and turns as NPC weed eating, line trimming attacks have absolutely obliterated the southern area here of any weeds, completely blasted. But there is a caveat that represents these vassals asserting their control over bordering territory under my direct control. However, this may very well be strategic given the extended amount of issues I'm facing just to reach a point of recovery. Relaxing my interference may be appropriate to distribute the burden of the tasks at hand. But connecting back to the first episode strategy, because we used the mower to establish those branching options for gains through access, now it opened up a number of tactical avenues other than just the old ring perimeter and the mower maxing of the lawns, which I would say firstly presenting itself would be continuing to max out the strawberries and rebuilding our support retinue. That is, seedling cohorts are being developed to hit the front line and see heavy action fighting weeds when that perimeter is established, because it's all about conserving energy and water in summer heat. Holding the ring perimeter is simply not possible once the summer heat relents without new troops to hold the line. We've already seen a number of losses in border areas that are currently overrun, but strategically we need to be thinking ahead beyond the immediate issues with the mower and ring root, upgrading plants, and eventually even to animals actually that can defend that perimeter in the future when it is finally established. So I'll catch you next time.